Hi guys, it's Vicky from Sugar Rush Cakes, and today we're going to make a delicious fudge brownie. It's a very easy recipe that you guys will be able to follow at home. You just need a few simple ingredients and you'll be good to go to have a very delicious moist fudgy brownie. So we're going to have, you want to make sure you have all your ingredients set out so that way you can just whip through it. We have 1 cup of melted butter. We have 1 cup of brown sugar, 1 cup of granulated sugar, 3 eggs, a cup of flour, 3/4 cup of cocoa powder, a teaspoon of salt. We have about a cup of chocolate chips, but you never know, you might want to add more because too much chocolate, come on, really. And then you're going to need a tablespoon of coffee and a tablespoon of vanilla. We'll measure those out later. So we're going to start with our melted butter. We're going to do this all in one bowl. Simple, easy. You don't have to mess up too many dishes. We're going to add our brown sugar to that and our granulated sugar. And we're going to whisk that all together. Get that nice and combined. So it's nice and smooth. You want to make sure you get all the chunks out as much as you can anyway. Okay. So then we're going to add in our 3 eggs. You just dump it all in. You don't have to do it one at a time. I'm going to break up the eggs a little bit. Stir. And there's no real way to add everything in. There's no correct order. You can add them in as whenever you want, however you want, as long as you all get all the ingredients. So we're going to have a tablespoon of coffee, and the tablespoon of coffee is really going to awaken the chocolate flavor. It's going to make it nice and rich. For some reason, coffee does that. Okay, so we're going to use it. I'm going to do a tablespoon of vanilla. Yum. Give that a stir. I'm going to whisk until everything is nice and smooth. Okay, so now you're going to get a sifter. So you want to make sure your flour and your cocoa powder is nice and smooth. Cocoa powder tends to be pretty lumpy. We want to make sure everything is nice and smooth in your batter. So we're going to add our cocoa powder, our flour, and our teaspoon of salt. Go ahead and just sift that through. How easy is this? You're adding everything into one bowl. Make sure everything's nice and smooth. Alright, so that's sifted through. I'm going to switch to a spatula now and then just stir everything. So it might seem at first that it's not going to incorporate, but as you keep stirring, everything is going to incorporate nice, and it's going to be nice and thick. Ooh, a little messy there. That's why it's good to have a nice big bowl. Okay, so as you can see, everything's come together nicely. This is like the perfect consistency of a nice brownie batter. Okay, and then to amp up our fudginess to this brownie, we're gonna go ahead and add some chocolate chips. This is about a cup of chocolate chips. You can add more. Can never have too much chocolate. I actually think I might add some more to that. Really, can't have too much chocolate. It's going to make it nice and fudgy. So look at that, nice and thick. You see the chocolate chips. Okay. So there you go. This is how you want your batter to look. Okay, so what I did do already is pre-grease and dust this pan with cocoa powder. That's going to make it easier for your brownie to come out later. And then what you could also do is get some parchment paper and line the bottom of it. That'll make it super easy for you to pop it out, be able to cut it nice and neatly without, you know, your edges getting stuck to the pan. You want to make sure you're serving up a nice looking dessert brownie for your friends and family, for you at home. But I'm going to go ahead and get some parchment paper and line it, and then we'll be right back to add the batter to our pan. Okay, so we have our 8x8-inch pan, nice and lined. And we're going to go ahead and add in our batter. Make sure we get all of our batter. We do not want to waste. Can't waste any of this chocolate. And this will self-level out in the pan, but you want to, you know, give it a little head start and kind of push everything to the edges. Kind of flatten it out a little bit. So what I'm going to do is add just a few more sprinkles of chocolate. Like I said, you can't have too much. It's going to make it extra fudgy and delicious. Just a little bit on top. You can leave this out if you want to. You don't have to do this part. But hey, why not? And then I also thought of something fun. If you guys like peanut butter, I'm going to add some peanut, make one side of it like a peanut butter brownie. So I'm going to add couple of lumps of peanut butter to one side, and then we're going to just swirl it around to add a nice little peanut butter swirl. Do one more pop. We'll see what that looks like. So what you're going to do is try with the fork first. Kind of swirl it around. Break it up. And you know what also would help too is if you kind of melted your peanut butter just a little bit to make it easier to swirl around, but you don't have to do that, but it does help. Kind of want to break up that side just a little bit more. Side with peanut butter. We'll just leave that like that. Then we're going to put this into an oven preheated to 350 degrees for about 30 minutes or until the middle of your brownie is just set. You kind of want to go ahead and underbake this just a little bit. That's going to help with the fudginess of your brownie, make a nice little crumb. It's going to be so delicious. You don't want to overbake your brownies because then it'll be dry, and who wants a dry brownie? So I'm going to put this in the oven, and then we'll be back to see what it looks like. Okay, so I went ahead and already grabbed one that I pre-made. This one has just chopped pecans on the side of it, and it didn't have the extra chocolate chips on top. So we're going to go ahead and cut it. You can cut it into 3 equal parts. Look at that, it's going to be super fudgy. Let me get a paper towel. It's still nice and warm. Clean off my knife each time because it makes it a little easier to cut and not so messy, because like I said, this is a very fudgy brownie. Now look at that, get up and close. I'm just going to go ahead and take this part. Look at that, look how fudgy that is and moist. Oh my gosh, delicious. Take a bite. Look how fudgy. It's delicious. super easy to make. Go home, make it right now. I'm pretty sure you have the ingredients already in your house. Super easy. Thanks for joining me. Vicky from Sugar Rush Cakes, and we'll see you guys next time. Hi guys, and I'm back. I wanted to show you guys what the other one looked like fresh out of the oven. Here's with the peanut butter swirls and the extra chocolate chips on top. As you can see, it has a nice crackle on top. That's exactly what you're looking for in your nice brownie. It's going to be super moist on the inside. So when you're taking it out the oven, you want to make sure while it's still warm, you run your knife around the edge of your pan here, just to separate it, get it nice and loose. So when it does cool down completely, it's nice and easy for you to plop it out of the pan. You can make nice clean cuts without it being stuck. You don't want to have stuck edges. You want to be able to pop it out in one big piece to be able to cut up nice and neat for your family and friends. So when you guys go home, I want you to try this recipe out. It's super delicious. As you saw the last bite, perfect. I'm just excited to try this one because I really love peanut butter. Yeah, so go home, make this, and let me know in the comments below if you did get a chance to try it. I would love to see how it came out for you. So thanks again. We'll see you guys next time.